If you guys want to trade gold like a pro, this is the video for you. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the Trusted Signals V3 settings for the 5-minute chart on XAUUSD. Now, if you guys don't know, Trusted Signals is the #1 indicator and signal company in the world. Right now, we are creating massive game-changing products, including back-testable versions of all of our indicators. If you guys don't know, I'm making a video a day. And as you guys can see yesterday, if you watch my video from yesterday, we had some trades that hit TP1 and then getting stopped out at break even. Today around 8:30, around the New York session, we ended up getting a buy on GJ, right? And this is for the free membership. So you guys can literally join the Discord link down below and join and get these alerts, make some money before you guys even join us. But I promise you guys, it's worth getting regardless, because as you guys can see here, we have TP1, TP2, and TP3 hit. And I'll show you that chart at the end of the video, but we are literally murking the charts every single day, as you guys can see here. Even this one yesterday hit TP3, and then we have a trailing stop for a runner, and all of this is automated. And if you guys also want to go ahead and get Trusted Signals with Automated Trader, you guys can do so right now for a limited time, some crazy deals. But essentially, Automated Trader is going to go ahead and automate your MT4 for you, okay? And then the broker of choice is giving us the ability to get a 100% max bonus. So if you guys want to go ahead and basically just deposit $1,000 and then get another $1,000 to play with, you guys can go ahead and click the link in the description as well. All right, now, before I go ahead and give you guys the settings, I want to let you guys know that we are testing out an optimizer. I'm going to go ahead and be releasing a video on the actual optimizer. These are personal settings that I found manually, but the optimizer essentially is going to go ahead and do everything for you and essentially just find you the best settings for whatever ticker that you're using. Remember that this works for gold, this works for Forex, this works for indices, and you know, it's pretty customizable. My last video, we ended up talking about the gold chart on the 1 hour. Today, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the 5-minute chart. Now, let's go ahead and get into the settings right now. Keep in mind that if you guys wanna go ahead and get the back-testable version, right now is the time to do so, because the back-testable version is going to go ahead and give you the ability to see and change your settings, okay, unlike the overlay, right? Now, this is what the plans are. I know that if you guys are in the Discord chat, you guys probably know this. The gold membership, right, is coming out within the next few weeks. But remember that the gold membership is going to have all of these bots, which I have a bunch of bot videos coming. And then the indicators, the actual overlays, it's pretty much the same bots, except without the actual back testable version, right? The back testable version, like I said, is going to go ahead and give you this area right here. Whereas if you do not have the back testable version, it would just show up on your charts looking like this. And you can still make a lot of money using this, but of course it's gonna go ahead and give you the best risk management, right? Because obviously if we're gonna go ahead and automate all of our tools, we wanna go ahead and know how profitable it was, how long has it been running, how many trades that has been taking, and what percentage of profitability it is, right? And as well as drawdown. Now, this one is for a higher risk, okay? Because the simple fact is this is not gonna work for FTMO. We do have strategies that are gonna work for FTMO and funding challenges, but with those, you need to keep a max drawdown under 2%. Me personally, I'm gonna go ahead and trade using this on a manual account. So I don't necessarily, well, a personal account, so I don't need to worry about the max drawdown. As long as my percentage of profitability and my profit factor are good and my net profit is good, that's all I'm truly concerned about, right? Now, keep in mind that for a limited time, you guys, right now, this is the website as it is right now. You guys can go ahead and if you guys watched my last gold video, this coupon was no longer available because it was already taken up. I went ahead and I added it for 10 more users. Okay, guys, 10 more users. You guys are going to get this price one time versus you guys having to pay this amount every single month, which is still going to make you guys a lot of money. Now let's go ahead and jump into the settings, right? I don't want to get too crazy, too carried away. Obviously, I have to go ahead and, promote the product. So I appreciate you guys to just hit that like button, share this video. I have to go ahead and, let you guys know what we're doing so that way you guys can take advantage of these deals. And then as well, that's how we keep these developments going, because obviously I need your help. Join now. All the money is being used to create better and better tools. And as you guys probably know, we are literally creating the best. So let's go ahead and go into the charts. I'm going to go over each specific section and I'm going to tell you exactly what you guys need to do, right? So for the money management, right, I'm only risking 2%. But of course, if I up the risk, then the net profits will go up and so will the drawdown. It will change a few things, right? The profit factor is still up there. But guess what, guys? In the last 3 months, up 139%. So these settings are massive and can be a game changer for your trading, right? And keep in mind that the risk management factor is pretty much when you go ahead and plug and play this. Obviously, you guys can see here AT signals. This is going to go ahead and send all of these alerts with proper risk management to your automated trader dashboard. Obviously, you guys can see right here, you guys can create your webhooks and you have your whole sections right here. So essentially this area, this money management tool is really built for automated trader. Now, for stop loss inputs, this is really where you're really going to go ahead and start fine tuning your strategy, right? So right here, you guys can see we have multiple stop loss inputs. Right now, the profitable one is pips and points. And keep in mind that this is for the 5-minute chart, right? Because if I go to the 1 hour chart, it's going to be completely different, right? Because the settings, the pips and points, obviously you guys can see here, this strategy is not profitable. We would have lost 1% of the account. So you guys really have to make sure that you guys are using the 5-minute chart with these specific settings that I am giving you. Okay, now, let's go ahead and jump back into the stop loss inputs. So stop loss inputs, we're going to have pips and points. And then the only thing that you're going to want to go ahead and change is if it's pips and points, you want to go ahead and put 18. Okay. Once you have that, you can move down to trailing stop. Now for trailing stops, okay, we have break even. You're going to want to change that to none. Okay. Now you can have it after TP1. That's perfectly fine. And it will change a few things, right? But of course, it's not, that crazy. It's going to go ahead and lower the drawdown just a bit. But for right now, I have it as none. And keep in mind that you can take my settings and tweak them to the way that you want. So that way you guys can, make the moves that you want and do whatever you see fit, right? Now, trailing stop, I have it after TP1. So as soon as it hits TP1, it's going to go ahead and move trailing stop into effect. And I'll do a replay at the end of this video so that way you guys can see how these trades look when they're playing out. Okay, so stay tuned until the end of the video. I'm going to go ahead and hit the replay and you guys can watch, and see how this thing is moving, right? So for trailing stop, I have it as high and low. I've explained this in past videos, right? The look back length is 5 candles. So what does that mean? It's going to go ahead and look back 5 candles, and then it's going to keep on trailing your stop pretty much of the highest high or the lowest low, depending if you're in a buy or sell. That is all you need to change. So if you have it as high and low, all you need to change is this number to 5. Okay. Now for risk management, okay, and take profit inputs, we have the TP type and we have it as risk to reward ratio. We have it on as runner, and then we only have TP2 selected, okay? And that's for many, many reasons, right? Because if we go ahead and select TP3, I'll show you the difference right now. It's taking longer to get into the next trade. So it's bringing down your profit factor just a tad bit. But like I said, play with my settings, tweak it all you want, okay? Now, for risk to reward, all you have to go ahead and worry about is the RR. So right here, I have it at pretty much default, which is half. This is a 1-to-1, and this is a 1-to-2, right? And obviously for TP3, we don't have TP3 selected, so we don't need to worry about this. All we're really trying to do is move, hit our TP and then hit TP and have a trailing stop. Remember that even though you don't have a break even, you have a trailing stop in effect, right? So essentially, trailing stop is acting as a break even for this specific strategy, okay? Now for position size, this also has to do with automated trader. At TP1, we're taking out 30%, and then TP2, we're closing 10%. And because we have a trailing stop and a runner, remember guys, as soon as it hits your trailing stop, which will be 5 candles to the previous location, right? You're gonna go ahead and still exit with massive profits when you without even hitting TP, TP2, so on and so forth, right? General alerts. This is for automated trader as well, and for yourself if you guys want to go ahead and get notified when you guys hit any specific one, and you can go ahead and change this. Now for entry signals, I have it turned off for Friday, meaning on Fridays we're not taking any trades on this bot, right? And I can show you why right now. It just lowers it just a tad bit. Like I said, I've played with this for a few hours, right? This trade, check this out right here. It would have gone and taken that trade. Okay, so for Friday, we're not taking those trades. Now, for this specific area right here, we have the TS oscillator, the multi-time frame filter. We have that checked. Okay, and then this is another change right here. So instead of EMA, we have it as SMA, small moving average, and we have it at 50. Okay, guys, so you're going to want to change this as well. And because you have the filter on, it's filtering based upon the SMA of the 50, okay? Now, another thing that you're going to want to go ahead and change in the multi-time frame super trend, okay? Keep in mind that this is a very, very profitable, super trend as well. I'll go ahead and turn that on in just a second. But we have this right here, basically a chop filter, and it's not going to take trades when we're pretty much in a consolidation area. So we have that filter on, and that's pretty much it, guys. That's all we have changed. We don't have any more filters. We don't have anything else. And yeah, so let me actually show you guys really quick the high time frame super trend, right? So essentially, since we're trading on the 1 minute, okay, let me go ahead and double check this here. Okay, so check this out, guys. So since we're on the since we add the high time frame, you guys can notice right here, it's gonna go ahead and give us this little blue dot. And what this means is that on the 1 hour, a higher time frame, we just became bullish. Okay, we just became bullish, right? And if we would filter out any trades, it wouldn't have taken this trade right here or this trade right here, because during the high time frame, okay, this is bearish, so these buys wouldn't have been taken. But I still don't necessarily think that that's the way to go, because obviously if we go ahead and check the filter and we turn on the high time frame filter, just to give you guys a realization of what happens when we're talking about this, right? So check it out. Those buys weren't taken, but if we look at the strategy tester, right, the profit factor goes down. Percentage of profitability is still good. This does help massively with the drawdown. And if we even go back to 2%, right, let's go ahead and go back. And it's always going to help for drawdown, right? So now you're back at like a 5%. And, let's say if you wanted to risk 1%, maybe then you can use this for a FTMO or funding challenge, right? So 2.6, you can still tweak the settings, and you still would have been up, 16% on this. Now, keep in mind, if you're doing 16%, and it's pretty consistent, right? We're winning trades. That's the main goal here, okay? But I'm not going to go ahead and change that back to 2. And then I'm going to turn off the high time frame filter, because like I said, I think that we're getting better results with it turned off, just a bit higher. Now, like I said, guys, I have a bunch of videos coming out. I'm going to do one more thing. I like a clean chart. So lately I've been kind of just turning off the trend right here, the high time frame super trend. So now this will go ahead and be removed. Those little lines right there, as you guys can see. So pretty much what happens when we're getting into a trade, right? And I'll go ahead and I'll put a replay. I mean, I don't want to go too far back. We can do it from here. This buy right here, we had a stop loss hit. Let's go ahead and just choose right here to do a replay. So that way you guys can see what happens when a trade is called out. Okay. And like I said, guys, hit that thumbs up button if you guys like these daily videos. I'm trying my best to go ahead and get you guys some crazy content. And soon, next week, we should be doing live trading. Okay, guys? So check this out, right? Because of the way we're trading, and we're using proper risk management, obviously, and excuse me, I'm going to go ahead and measure this, right? So from the entry point up to here, that is around 18 pips, right? That's because we always have our stop loss for the 1 minute chart at 18 pips. So we're entered here, okay? Entry price, right? And we're getting a lot earlier signals using these specific strategies in comparison to a lot of these other indicator companies, right? So let's go ahead and press play. As you guys can see here, entry price, we're already up into profit. And let's see what happens. And if you watched it all the way to this video, guys, I appreciate you guys. Use code CRISPY to get automated trader. And of course, I will also help you guys out and give you guys a Zoom session for absolutely free to get you guys set up. And the API is releasing very, very soon. So it's very, very worth it to get automated trader now before that sale price goes away. As you guys can see here, we're in the trade, right? And we're holding this, right? Because we know that the percentage of profitability is high on this trade. Okay. So right here on the one, this is the 5 minute chart. So this right here, we're holding this for about an hour already. This is already a new day. Let's see exactly what happens. Maybe I should whip the speed up a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're back at entry price. And we're not really necessarily entering there because we don't know exactly what happens. TP1 is hit, okay, and then the trailing stop, right? Then another short trade. And this system is very, very profitable. You guys can see here that for the most part, because of our risk management and where we're placing our stop losses in this specific strategy, this specific chart, we're looking pretty good, right? And obviously we're in drawdown right now, but like I said, it's gonna help you keep your trades longer. If you have your stop loss in place, you're good to go anyway. But remember that because we know how profitable this is on the percentage right there, TP1 hit, you can see trailing stop following, trailing stop hit, right? So like I said, this thing is profitable. We can see everything in real time. This is no repaint, indicator. It's an actual strategy. I'm going to make a video on what this strategy is built by. And as well, keep in mind that we're actually analyzing a lot of the top traders, a lot of gurus, and we're literally watching what they're doing and essentially copying their strategies and seeing if we can turn them into bots. And actually even just seeing if their strategy is even back testable, right? Seeing if it is profitable. Because obviously if we have a back testable solution, right, and we know how to back test, we can just pop in a, let's say, for example, QBanks, Mamba FX, Lambo Raul, get one of their day trading courses and then see if they're profitable, right? And like I said, this is a buy right here. Most likely, people will start taking profits. People will start saying, oh, it's coming back to my entry. I'm in drawdown. I'm going to close out. But because we're confident in the system and we're also using proper risk management, if it hits our stop loss, it's fine. This strategy is still 80% profitable. So we know it's going to hit more TPs than stop losses. Getting a call. Alrighty, we're still in profit. And like I said, this is just to give you guys a visualization, okay? TP1 hit, and then the trailing stop is full effect. We get taken out after hitting TP. So Yeah, guys, if you guys like this daily content and you guys want to see live trading, right? Keep in mind that we have some free alerts in the Discord that is hitting TP3, and this is completely free for you guys to join, right? So yeah, guys, that's all about, that's all I really wanted to go show you. I do believe that we have the best tools in the game. And if you guys want to go ahead and tap in, like I said, it's going to be this price a month, or you guys can get it right now for $1,000 off using code V3 beta, guys. And this is only for the next 10 users. After that, we're going to go ahead and update and migrate the site to the new one, as you guys can see here, and things are changing. So hit that like button, hit that comment button, and until the next video, I'm out. A video a day keeps the haters away. Peace.